How's it going, guys? Colin here from Trail Thrills Off-Road, and in today's video we are going to be installing a synthetic winch line onto our Jeep. Now the winch line that we have on our Jeep right now is the stock worn steel cable winch line, and that winch line is fine for when you first get your winch, but after a while it really starts to get worn out, and it's just not as safe as a synthetic line is. We want to give a huge shout out to Bubba Ropes for sending this winch line our way. Definitely go check their website out. You'll find a link in the description below. They make really nice products. They make kinetic ropes, winch lines, soft shackles, pretty much anything that you can imagine for safe recovery, and they are definitely the leading brand when it comes to rope technology. So let's just talk about which synthetic line we are going to be installing. So let's just jump right into showing you guys what we got. First off, we do have the winch line itself, and this is a 90-foot 3/8 inch synthetic winch line. And what's really cool about this winch line from Bubba Ropes is it is coated in Gatorized vinyl armor. So the winch line isn't going to fuzz or anything like that. You will see that with the cheaper winch lines, and you're not going to have that issue with this winch line at all. Another cool thing that they do is they color mark your winch line every 10 feet to let you know how much winch line you have left on the drum, to let you know if you're going to make it to where you want to winch from. And we do want to thank them. They were able to get us custom coloring on this winch line, the black with the tan markers to go with the tan accent colors that we want on our JK. And instead of using a metal hook or something like that, like some other synthetic lines, they decided to just make a loop in the line, and you could just hook a soft shackle directly up to this, and this will give you a winching setup that has no metal involved whatsoever. It's a lot safer, it weighs less, and it's a lot more durable than the metal winching setups. Let's move on to what else you get if you purchase a Bubba Ropes winch line. So when you buy a Bubba Ropes winch line, you will also get a lifeguard for your winch line, and that's if you're running your line over a rock or a tree or something like that. You just put this around the line, and it's going to protect your line from fraying or anything like that. So that's awesome that they go ahead and include this. And then you also do get their grabber, which is a great way to put the line on your drum. And we'll show you guys how this works when we install the winch line here in a second, but it's definitely a lot easier than most other synthetic winch lines out there. And then you also do get a soft shackle, and this is their Gator Jaw soft shackle, and these are probably one of the best soft shackles on the market today. They have a breaking strength of over 26,000 pounds. That's higher than steel shackles. And if you've never seen a soft shackle like this before, all you do is slide this piece right there back, then you can pull it out, then hook it up to whatever your setup looks like, and slide it in, and then pull this thing right up there, and it's not going anywhere. It's really cool that they go ahead and include all this stuff with the winch line. A lot of other winch lines on the market today do not do that, so that's definitely a plus for the Bubba Ropes winch line. You also do get a bunch of instruction manuals, a couple product books, and a sticker, which is pretty standard. And one thing that I forgot to mention is all of the Bubba Ropes products are 100% made in the United States, so you know that they are putting the best materials that they have access to into these products. So enough talking about these amazing products, let's go ahead and get this winch line installed onto our winch. So the first thing that we're going to need is the grabber that they include, and it has full instructions on the back of here on how to use it and how to attach it to the drum of the winch. It's super easy, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. We're going to take it off of the packaging right here, and just make sure your winch drum is all clean before you go ahead and stick the double-sided tape onto the drum. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to simply stick it on the left side of the drum. Make sure it's stuck down nice and solidly. Now we're going to need is the winch line itself, and we're just going to take the rubber band off of it. And then we're going to take this end of the winch line, and we're just going to feed it through the fair lead around the drum, and then we're just going to stick it through this side of the grabber, just like that. Then all you got to do is wrap it around the grabber by hand 5 times, and then put it through the other loophole, and it should be securely mounted to the drum. So that's literally all you have to do to attach it to the drum. It's super easy, super convenient. Just make sure you pull it hand tight before you start reeling it into the drum. So that's what we're gonna do next. We're just gonna get the remote for the drum, and then we're gonna reel it in. So the winch line is installed. That was super easy, and you really couldn't ask for a better design than what Bubba Ropes did. So we did decide to just loop the end of the rope to our shackle mount right up here. You don't have to do that. You could just leave it hanging out of the fairlead, but we think it looks better hooked up like this. And if we needed to use our winch, all you got to do is unscrew the pin and then pull it out, and you're ready to go. So one more thing that we wanted to show you guys before we end this video is how to use their Gator Jaw soft shackles. Now most of you already know how to use a soft shackle, but those of you who are new to off-roading might not know how. So we're going to show you guys how they work. So if we get stuck in a mud pit or something, or stuck in some rocks, we need to use the winch. What you want to do is first obviously pull the winch line out to where you need it. Then what you want to do is you want to feed the soft shackle through this loop right here that Bubba Ropes offers on the winch lines, and it makes a super nice connection. And then what you're going to want to do is hook up this end of the soft shackle to either a tree hugger, a shackle on another Jeep, any solid connection point on another vehicle. And then all you do is put that solid connection point through the soft shackle and then just lock it in place to that connection point, and then you have a really nice connection that's not going anywhere. And the benefits to this are that it is, one, it's stronger than metal, and then two, it's also lighter than metal. So that's just going to make a better connection overall, and it's safer as well. So guys, there's really nothing else to it. The install is done. The winch line looks great on this Warren M8000 winch. It fits great. We had the perfect amount of room, and it's just going to be a lot safer than our steel cable winching setup. Definitely head over to bubbaropes.com. Again, you'll find a link in our description. You're going to find a ton of great recovery products, soft shackles, kinetic ropes, winch lines again, just everything you can imagine for recovery they have, and it is made of the top quality parts. If you're interested in learning more about us, head over to our website, which you'll also find a link in the description to. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and obviously make sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube. And we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time on Trail Thrills Off-Road.